That's all I have is, I've got about 10 billion cassettes. They're not outdated. You could still order them from a company. Most 4-tracks need a cassette to be played on. Yeah, but you got the necklace and everything else. Who cares? Let's talk about Chick Fil-A, Polly, and Milibot today. Okay? That's what we need to talk about. Let's get these little girls on this dick. A little girl can pull the job off. Little girls can get the job done. Let's talk about going to Universal Studios. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Fingers and Polly and Milibot on the roller coaster. Alright, let's talk about banging Polly doggy style in the Florida hotel room, way up high, while the fireworks go off every night. Let's talk about pregnant Milibot coming back on the plane. Little Bot's pregnant. Pregnant little Bot. The cassettes are everything. They emit a certain frequency between pink, green, and brown noise. That mostly brown noise. That's very pleasing to the. They've done studies. It's very soothing to people's electromagneticity in the brain. Cassettes sound good. They long play. They wow and flutter. They flang. They have independent channels with frequencies and independent stereo information that's analogous. Little Polybot dancing around in her panties with her T-Act tape deck with a Dolby encoded with some digital quality analog tape running through it. Listening to herself singing shit. I set up mics in Zena's room, recorded her drums straight into the tape deck. They sound amazing. Right through an 8-channel mixer. That sounds good. Yeah, get your panties off. We'll listen back to it. Yeah. But cassettes, I mean, okay, whatever, they're cool. I love them. I'll always use them as long as I can. I want to get back to having my studio. But 7.5-inch reel-to-reels. At 7.5 inches per second or 15 inches per second. With DBX noise reduction if you can. You won't find a higher quality sound source. That's all you need. Ask Nick if he remembers. Once upon a time, I had a 15... I'm trying to remember what they are now. Half-inch tape, 15-inch reel at 15 inches per second. 2-track. Thing was huge. It came on wheels. A Tascam mastering deck. For some reason, one of the last things my father bought me when my mother moved out was one of the most expensive things he ever gave me. Was a 2-track 15 IPS reel-to-reel player. Came on wheels. It came in a recessed deck, and you'd master to it. I was like, oh, Dad, this is great. I'm thinking, but what the fuck am I going to do with a mastering deck? I need a multi-track. Every now and again, he'd come through and get me something like that. It was superior sound quality. And that Christmas, me and Nick sat around, drank tequila, and he brought over his Chuck Berry and Stranglers records, and we put them onto the big reel-to-reel. Milibot knows how to splice tape and wind the tape. She'll be riding my deck, and I'll be like, oh my God, the reel's over. It's been 45 minutes. Hold on. She'll get up like Pulp Fiction and go fucking string the other side of the reel back together. She'll take the reels off, put them down, run through the machine head, run it through the reel, tie it off at the side, spin it with her left hand, hit pause, hit play, there you go, and jump back on the bed and get back on the dick while it's still wet. Oh, you're the best bitch ever. Polybot gets up, hits stop, eject on the tape deck, flips the tape. Let me get back on his dick. Climbs back on the dick. Oh, bitch. We're musicians. We like that. Stop talking about my necklace. Even the chains and chains. And chains, you said. Chains. You got 2 chains on. So what? I also got bracelets on. Who cares? I'm trying to impregnate these hoes while I listen to my magnetic tape. Please, we gotta wrap this the fuck up today. I want out of this. Can't take it. These bitches need to be pregnant.